Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and today I'm doing your reading of Block. And these are more soul coachings than actual predictions. So if that's your kind of thing, just stick around and we're going to get to it. So this is your block. I did the Celtic Cross on Sunday, and this is your block, the soul family. And it spoke to me when I looked at it. It's saying, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. I think that's the block here, that you don't have to do it alone. That maybe you think you do, but you have to start really networking. And I think I was looking for that word on Sunday, but now it's come in pretty clear. You got to start networking, either through your meditation to connect to your soul tribe, in other words, the one that is, in the realm of souls, or you may just need to connect with people who are more like you. I meet a lot of people, but I don't always follow through, and I'm doing that. I went on the weekend and I met somebody, and I'm going to try and reconnect with her on social media. And I found out she doesn't live that far, and she's connected to other people who do full moons together. This would be great for me. I would love to be part of this community with them, but the fact is whether or not it happens, I am going to reach out. So once you finally do find what you love in life, what you want to do with your time, sometimes it's scary, but it's worth it to put yourself out there and see if you connect with people much like you. And I think this card is saying that. Don't be in the way of that. Don't get in your own way through fear of, going, well, I could say, oh, well, they already have their little group. Maybe I can't, I can't be part of their little group. It doesn't mean anything. If you don't try, you'll never know, right? So I feel like it's saying you don't have to be alone. You don't have to do things alone. You can be part of groups and go out there and just expand yourself. This is what we're doing this year, right? Because through other people's point of view, you get to see many different, you get to see more things, right? You get to understand more things. I love that. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So let me just read Soul Family to see if I can find it. It's time to call in your soul family and support team. People who get you at soul level. People who are the same kind of weird as you. See, that's what I was talking about. People who are chosen family. They're coming and they're looking for you. See? So I could take as a sign that meeting this person was not a coincidence, which I don't believe in anyway. And then explore that to see where it leads, where it goes, right? And maybe it's not with them, but maybe through them something else would happen. So never just dismiss anything, I say. If you haven't found them yet, it's a sign that they are close by. But in order for them to find you and recognize you when they do, it's important that you stop dimming your light and truly let yourself be seen. If you've already found them, then you are being called to let them support you and perhaps also assemble a wider support team. Your support team can consist of all types of people, such as therapist, coach, mentor, or healer. Tune into what kind of support you need now. There you go. So this is your block. So it's don't block yourself from meeting the people who will help you reach even bigger and better peaks. Okay? Yeah, peaks. That's the word I want to use. Peaks. That's what it feels like. I love the fact there's water and whales. Oh yeah, and dolphins. Yeah. Caregiver. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially if it's the end of their lives. Just as you receive care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attentions on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. All right, so this can talk about as well people who do provide that care. Okay, in other words, elderly parents, people who are crossing over hospice care can also be mentioned here. But I feel that the energy here is that it's time to start feeding your energy. We always like to, as Pisces, we're very empathic, a lot of us, very, very much so, so that we are affected by people's feelings, the way they act or react. We can read people very much by the way they move, the way they talk. Okay, it's just something that we are very, very in tuned in. But what happens is we have people that surround us, sometimes they can really feed off of us. And the energy is not always great for us, okay? And it's, I'm not going to point fingers at anybody because we enable them, okay? We can also be the enabler, and they're not going to say no. We have most of the time very caring energy, so they want that, right? Who wouldn't, right? Who wouldn't? If somebody comes in and goes, oh, you know, how are you feeling? And, you know, you feel cared for, so you want to, like, you know, vibe on that energy. So what I would say, though, at this point is at the bottom of this card, it says, the caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones, often neglect their own concerns and well-being in a process. And I feel that's what it's saying, is that you may be afraid by reaching out with other people that you don't know that you're not going to be able to handle their energy. I would say just practice and focus on protecting your own energy. In other words, it's less protecting, it's more knowing when to not, like, give all of your energy away. You know, don't be concerned with every single person you meet every time you meet them and giving them all your energy. Concentrate on yourself. How are you feeling right now? What are you doing right now? Okay. And in further places, I may look at this. I'm going to write this down, how to concentrate, because I plan to help with courses with this, how to save, I would say, your own energy. Okay, so it's just to remind me here because I have, like, brain that doesn't remember. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to give it all to people, okay? It's good to give, but it's also good to receive, okay? To keep some for you. All right, so let's pull from the Little Prince. I would do the entire reading with this deck. I would do it all with this single deck. Share of yourself and let other people find you. There you go. Knight of Wands is coming in again. Look at this. Look at this. So is he feeding the light, or is the light feeding him? I'm not too sure, but I'm good with it. I'm good with it because this is all about action, right? It's feeding the light. This Knight of Wands in this card, definitely you get that impression. Okay, and also in his face, I don't know if it'll go clear, you don't see the determination. Okay, it's gorgeous, the determination of feeling that. And I feel that, like, this is almost like the Hermit's light, right? I know it's a lamp, but if you look at it, it almost looks like the Hermit's lantern. And I feel like I'm just gonna feed the light within me. And I think that's what they're saying. By feeding the light within you, you're gonna find people who do the same. Okay. I'm hearing honor yourself and others will too. This is what's coming in. Honor yourself and others will as well. So do that, Pisces. Honor yourself, okay? Honor yourself. All right, I'm going to take the Transit Tarot. It's really calling me loudly. windows are open. It really feels like fall today. It really feels like fall. It's cool. It's really cold outside. I've been able to leave all the windows open, but I think I'm actually going to close them. You know it's getting there when. Okay, okay. What is this? The Revealer. Ah, look at that. And the Keeper of Wands. The Keeper of Wands. Let me see. Yeah, they have different terms here for, and I always have to look them up, because when they change the terms for certain decks, I do believe it's the Queen. It is. It is the Queen of Wands. A lot of fire energy I'm feeling right now. There's a lot of fire energy on the table. But it has to do with brilliantly shining. There's a lot of like this orangey shining the light. Absolutely. The Revealer, you have the High Priestess. Okay. So there's a lot, especially with the Soul Tribe, there's a lot about the Pisces being in this reading. In other words, you are somebody who is very receptive spiritually. So this is going to come into play. It's the empathy side of you, okay? And like I said, there may be a part of you that's just a little bit restricted when it comes to that, because you're afraid of A, being taken advantage of, B, having your energy sucked out of you, and 3, just, you know, trying something that doesn't work because we get emotionally invested in things. So, but you've got to let yourself shine at one point, Pisces, and give it a chance. The reason I'm talking this way is today is the day of block. So we're going to be speaking on that a lot. You know, you have a lot of protection coming in from Divine Spirit. And you are at this point in time because they really want you to try. They really want you to shine, okay? This is, I kept telling you all year, you're going to turn fire. This is it. If you haven't turned fire already, you're being offered that chance once again to turn fire, to be fire within your beautiful, fishy, watery emotions, okay? Putting those two together, it feels right at this point. It feels like it's giving you the confidence that maybe you've lacked a little bit, okay? Yeah. Okay, so let's raise your vibration. Honesty is the best policy. It's in blue. I love that. Throat chakra. And I think it's being honest with yourself, Pisces. Okay? Don't forget that this fear that you're feeling is maybe, and I'm feeling mostly of putting yourself out there, right? Of getting that courage to be brilliant. The fear that you're feeling with it is maybe just because it's coming, you're out of your comfort zone. Okay? We tend to go within ourselves. We tend to go and retreat. Especially if we put our toe out there and it's not good. So we go back in, right? But it's okay to just keep trying. Keep trying. I feel this is all about the speed bumps that you are putting in your way. They're showing my own. which is, yeah, that happens a lot. I want to do this, but I will do that, but, and then there's always a but. And yeah, it's becoming the but of my own jokes because I have so many of them. Okay? So be honest with yourself above all else. All else. Else. All else. I couldn't say that. All else. Be very straightforward, a straight shooter, okay, at this point, and let yourself know exactly what is getting in your way. Is it your fear of just trying something new, fear of rejection, whatever it is, deal with it. Deal with it honestly with yourself, okay? All right, let's take Dancing in the Dark. Yeah. Today's a day of block, right? You have the Seven of Cups. You see this confusion? Roadblocks. There's too many things to choose from. So they're saying just choose one and start with that. I think I was saying that yesterday or maybe today. I don't know. My mind is kind of a jumble because I feel like I'm confused in the choices that I'm making. Just take one, move it forward, and who knows? Even if this one is, it was today, even if this one isn't right for you, it may lead you to the next one. It's all a stepping stones towards something inevitably that will turn out to be where you need to be and what you need to do. Yeah. Where's that saying is the only thing to fear is fear itself? Is that it? The only thing to fear is fear itself. And people say it just as a saying, right? Boy, we're good with our sayings. Do we ever have a lot of sayings? But to sit there and really ponder the sayings and understand the different nuances of them is completely different. You can just say it. In other words, like, don't be afraid of fear. Just, it's fear. But what does that mean? Fear is the fear of failing. You have to go in deeper. You have to pull a Scorpio and go deeper. You got to try and figure out exactly what you're looking at and why you're looking at it that way, right? Sometimes it's just irrational fear. That's the other part. There's sometimes an irrational fear. Comes from a very rational memory of maybe something that has happened. But the fear that follows that is irrational. Because you're assuming that everything you try will always turn out the same way. And that's not necessarily the truth. So then you bungled yourself up in choices. You're afraid of choosing. Just choosing becomes the act of the Four of Cups, which I keep mentioning and I don't see. But it trips us up, makes us not know or trust ourselves anymore, right? See the Lovers underneath the Healing Light Tarot. Choices that bring us in harmony. The Hermit. The Hermit. Yeah. Don't forget. Don't forget about yourself. Okay? I want another from this deck. Strength. Yeah, there's a lot of fire energy coming in. Leo with the Strength. Yep. Find your courage, Pisces, okay, to get through it. All of these, like, fire energy things are coming in. All the orange, even this one. See that? The color of it is kind of coming in. And this is what's supposed to be spirit. Usually it's a different color, but it's very orange. I feel that it's begging you to just embrace it, okay? Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of this, like, energy. Just do it, my beautiful Pisces. Take your courage in both hands and know that life is guiding you into a direction where you need to just embrace life, okay? Not fear it. Not fear it. And if you are afraid, make sure that your fears are valid. And not just made up scary boogeymen in your brain that makes you feel like, oh, you know, I don't know, I don't know. These are the Power to Surrender cards. I absolutely love these. I feel they're very underrated. I don't see them very often. They're fantastic. They're from Hay House, by the way. But you can probably find them in the links. If you're struggling with something, these cards will help you. Even pulling one, it will give you insight. They're great coaching cards. Okay. Actually, these are not the Power to Surrender. This is the one that I already pulled here. This is what they look like on the back. Surrender to inner peace. Surrender unhealthy relationships. But I feel that's also like finding your soul tribe. Okay? We did start with the Death card this week, which is transitioning from the old to the new. So this makes sense a lot. And there's that burning. There it is. See that? Again? That burning heart. Oof. This is what I mean when I say synchronistic, okay? Right here. This is what I'm talking about. And they're two different decks. That's the deck I was shuffling just before. It says, caregivers often focus their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-beings. Sometimes you have to surrender those relationships as well, okay? So you got to find ones that are going to feed you, that are going to feed the right energy in you, okay? Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and be surrounded by positive people. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay? Let's put these here. I'm going to put these together because look at these hearts. The Hermit with the lights. I love it. I love it, Pisces. Yeah, they're all connected. All right, for some of you who saw me deal these, it's because I thought these were these, and I thought I wanted to shuffle these, but I thought they were the other ones. And I went, no, I can't shuffle those, so I started shuffling. But I already did these, so let's do it again. Let's take another. For anyone, but Jane, you were shuffling those. Okay, let's see if any other want to come out for this one. Oh, they do. They do. Oh, study. Nice. So, some of you going says, okay, now that I've let go of other people, how do I find my soul tribe? Well, study. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn. Whether it's learning old things in a new way, transitioning, or learning something totally new, transitioning. I was talking about that yesterday. Taking something old and turning it into something new, or just discarding something altogether and learning something new. So this is exactly down that same path. And look at all these blue butterflies. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. Absolutely. So how do you find your tribe? Study. Go find them. Go see where they live, what they do. Okay? If you're into full moons and you do your own little rituals, well, maybe there's a group of people. Go study. Go see if there is a group of people, what they're called. If there's any near you that you can join, like I'm currently going to be doing, or trying to do. Maybe you can build your own group and attract people who are of the same, lovely thing. And this is just an example, Pisces. You can do anything. It could be a book club. It could be a full moon club. It doesn't have to be dealing in spirituality, but something that makes you feel great, that you want to be doing. Okay? Study in the things that you love and find the people. You'll find them that way, by studying into what interests you. Okay? All right. So, I didn't pull from the Pulp Tarot, which is such a nice deck. Saw wands underneath the deck again. Oof. So how do you get through blocks? Easy. You take your fire and become a natural born leader in your own life with a lust for life. Okay? Be dynamic. Be a little impulsive. Be authentic. Okay? Take charge. Be decisive, be courageous. That goes with my little lion over here. Okay? With my little strength card there, sitting right there. Take it and go. Take it and go. This is very nice. That's a very attractive King of Wands right there. Look at him. He means business. Yep. Nine of Cups. And what will happen? Well, we were talking this weekend about the balance, yesterday, about the balance of the Emperor and the Empress together. Just going by this. Fruits of your labor, right? Two very sexy people getting together here. Okay? Two sexy energies, I should say. Because the King of Wands takes that power, makes it into something, takes charge, does it, and the Nine of Cups says, here you go, there's your rewards. Here's fruition. You're going to move forward, you're going to get something. So that's how you remove the block. Take the power and use it. I'm going to put it right here to make a very, very sexy couple. Right there. Very sexy couple. Absolutely. Let's leave them together so that they can reproduce and give birth to even more ideas and even more things that will bring fruit. Okay? All right. Let's pick from... I know we already have one here, but let's pick a Work Your Light. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Okay, so again, talking about that transitioning, taking something old and turning it into new. I feel that's going to also come in. And I was talking about a lightness of being. This card is bringing that in. With this change, you're going to feel lighter on your feet, lighter in your body, which is a wonderful thing because this body can feel awfully heavy sometimes. And I feel that this is going to help you. All of this change, all of this embracing new things, doing new things, It's going to help with you. It's going to help you upgrade you. It's energetic upgrades. Upgrade you energetically, okay? With that comes a new way of being. So there it is. It's just a death card showing up again, okay? An awakening. Beautiful. Out of this confusion. Remember, today we're talking about the soul block. So it's finding your groove. It's finding your tribe. It's getting out there. It's doing it, okay? This is how they're helping you. This is how they're showing you. Let's get it done. Let's try to figure it out. Okay, so this is the Enchanted Map Oracle. Coming to life. 2911. Again, spirit guide. There's going to be a lot of spiritual help this week. But, you know, uplifting. Uplifting. Out of the muck. It's just uplifting. You have the light being shown again. Okay? All these lights coming in. And as it goes up, it goes into a more spiritual too. Like it goes from, you know, that fire turns into something even more, you know, white and bright and beautiful. Butterfly, transformation, showing up once again. Yep. I'm going to put it with this one. Definitely Pisces. These things are happening in your life, okay? And it's okay to be a little bit sometimes, no, that's not the right word. Apprehensive. That's the right word. As they'd say leery, and they're going, no, that's not the right word. Apprehensive. A little bit standoffish to it. A little bit Seven of Cups going, a little bit of a hitch when making the decision or going forward, right? You get that, I don't know, okay? And that's okay. That's normal. Just don't let it stop you, okay? Honesty is the best policy. Remind yourself, why am I scared? Is there a real reason, or is it maybe made up? Smiley face joy. If you weren't here yesterday and you didn't see the reading, I said to you that joy for me represents, and it's 3 again, which is this, the night is 12. It represents fire for me. The spark of fire. You see children with joy. They're whooping and happy, and they have joy. Joy is the key. Whatever brings you joy. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but if you guys remember a couple years ago, they had the Marie Kondo thing. And you know, she's on to something. You may not like the way she does it or whatever, but if something doesn't spark joy inside of you, why the heck would you keep it? Especially if it's in possessions, right? Don't keep possessions that don't bring you joy. You know, sometimes people, we have to, you know, see that they're on a different path. And people around us will not always give us joy. But things, most definitely. Okay? I look at this sensational gourd. Look at this thing. Look at all the colors on it. This thing brings me joy every day. I look at it every day. I touch it every day. I go, my God, this thing is amazing. What is this thing? Where does it come from? Was it painted? Did they do anything to it? Or did it actually come out of the ground? How wonderful is this? Okay, so I absolutely love this thing. But if I didn't, why the heck would I keep it? Just for the sake? Don't do that. Okay? Keep things, especially things, ideals, things that you're working on. Keep them because they bring you joy. If they are things that you are feeding and it doesn't bring you joy, stop feeding it. Okay, stop feeding it. Go and find your soul family, your soul tribe, your soul ideas. This isn't just people. This is everything, okay, that brings you happiness, joy, and fire. Feed it. Feed it properly. And let it help you. Let it uplift you to where you belong. Oh no, I'm not going to break out in song. Okay. Let love uplift us where we belong. Is that, yeah, that's a song, isn't it? Yeah, no, not singing. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, no. I've got the wrong deck. That's not the deck I want. Maybe. Yeah, this is a deck. We'll just take this one, and then I'll take the healing light, and then I'm going to close this off for today, Pisces. I'm going to close this off. So, tell me in the comments section today. Tell me what you're going to do today to bring joy. Okay, I want you to concentrate on one thing that you're doing or working on right now, and I want it to bring you joy. Right? So, you had the Eight of Cups. Okay? And that's moving away from something. Absolutely. So that's what I'm going to do. From the Seven of Cups to the Eight of Cups. I want you to move away from this feeling and move into something that brings you clarity, happiness. Okay? It almost looks like he's actually going towards something. Very interesting. It actually looks like he's going towards something. So, just find one, go to it, start it right away. Okay? Start it right away. And that was the Little Prince deck. Oh my god, I had the Four of Cups. Look at the Four of Cups underneath the deck. Look at it. It was just underneath the deck. I just started shuffling and I went, there it is. There's that Four of Cups I've been talking about for 2 days. Oh. Oh. In this deck, I really don't like this card. I'm not going to leave it on the table because this table is pretty. But you definitely want to unload that bug on your back. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, not leaving it here, okay? But this 10 of... Oh, wow. This 10 of Wands, that burden, that's a bug. And you don't need this bug at all. Let's put it inside the deck and hope it doesn't come back out. It's probably the only card I can't stand it. I've got shivers all the way up and down my spine. I don't mind the daddy long leg spider, but other kind of bugs, oh, jeez, yeah. Don't carry that on your back. You don't need it, okay? You don't need any of that. Unload that. Ugh. Ugh. Every time I see that card. Just gross. Okay. Clarity. One thought, one idea, breakthrough. Do the breakthrough thing. You can do it. You can do the breakthrough thing. No problem, right? There's that light again shining in the darkness, giving you that momentum forward. Use that to go forward. Use that to break through. Use that to help you move in the direction that you need to. Okay? The journey of 1,000 steps begins with the first one. I don't know why I'm full of freaking sayings today, but this also is coming in. In other words, just start. Just start. It's the Three of Wands. Just begin. Okay? Just launch. With something, anything. Move forward with this 7 and 8 going. Just go. Okay? And your breakthrough will become apparent. The light will either dim or get brighter for you as you move forward. Okay? In whatever you're doing. You will find, though, that things start presenting themselves. As you move forward, other things will start presenting themselves. Okay. All right, my beautiful Pisces. That's it. I'm going to send you lots of love, light, and blessings with this. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Remember, these are general readings. They're not personal. But keep your eyes open. I'm still working on the landing pages for my readings, but I'm very close to announcing some. So, as well, I have mentioned on the community tab that I'm now on TikTok. So, go check me out. I'll try to integrate it to my page on here so that you can click maybe on a link. I'll see what I can do about that. Take good care of yourself, beautiful Pisces. Love, light, blessings, hugs, blessings again. That's 3 times now. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.